guys, 8-minute race here. We're going to get started on the tone in less than 5. Alright, there's the tone. Dan Garber earned the right to lead us into this A-main right here. So the field looks nice and smooth. Looks like everybody's going to maybe get through this first lap. Okay, no tie-ups so far. As they have, ooh, Dan Taps coming down the straightaway, but manages to hold on. So right now, it is front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. Albert still rocking the all-wheel drive cars. See if he can take advantage in this heat in that all-wheel drive. But yeah, stretching it out just a little bit right now. All right, guys, try to keep it clean, have some fun. Last race of the year. Some drama going on the back. I gotta say, with the top 3 guys that are breaking away. Ooh, Albert looks inside. Todd not quite there. So the battle. Oh no! Albert goes upside down. Does not get the lucky roll, so he's going to trot back from that battle. With only about 50 seconds into the race, what Albert's work to do now is, looks like it's the Dan and Todd show. 1 and 2. Let's try going down the back straightaway. And across the line right there. Dan and Todd battling right now. Oh, Dan gets a little cross it. Todd taps him, gets it back to him. Be careful out Adam Sheldon.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Cam Matthews, Leandro Lando, and then Hudson.
Yes, it is very wrong. For some reason, this is set to your independent time still. Is this still set to...
No, it's not. So we have a lap. Right click, Steve.
What? Right click?
Right click, add laps. Right click, add laps.
After 3 minutes, the top drivers are Dan Garber, Tom Mason, and Albert Rosales.
Alright guys, so having a little technical difficulty here, but looks like you guys are still handling it yourself. Looks like Dan Garber and Todd are still battling for that lead. Computer was set to something else, but I think it's kind of catching up now. So be careful of those 2 hatches coming down the back straightaway, guys. 2 hatches coming down the straightaway. Those are the leaders right there. That's one of them. That's the other. Oh, getting a little close there. Get a little bit of rub, but Todd steers into it, manages to save it. And then Todd, oh no. Come on, guys. Let's clean it up just a touch. Remember those 2 hatches, the blue and pink. That's in second place. He gets by everybody. Now he's got some work to do though. He gets a little tangled up in traffic. So Todd on the rough end of that one, Dan making it through. Be careful, Kat. You do have the pace setter coming up on you. Perfect right there. Trying to follow as best you can. Also be alert, Kat. You'll have the second place car coming on you pretty soon. That's him right there. Thank you much. Step back in and do the best you can. You're doing a very good job. So right now it is still Dan, Todd, and Albert. Albert after that first rough. Oh God, down straight, back straight, guys. And that is not quite clear. Remember to check where people are on the track, guys, when you pull back out. I understand you want to get racing again, don't lose time, but be aware of that blue and pink, and then that copper and white car coming down the back straight. That is the leader right there. And then you're going to have one more coming through. So there we go. So Dan and Todd make it through the field. They are still on a battle. And 5 minutes into this one, the normal race would be over, but they got 3 more minutes to battle this one out. So Dan Garber giving it all he's got. Been leading pretty much since the start, I believe. I had to look down for a little bit. Sorry about that, but it's been a battle. Dan and Todd. Albert's still in that 3rd spot. Oh, Dan taps the pipe, puts it on 2 wheels. Todd squeezes by, so now Todd into the lead. Into the infield they go, down to the bottom left side of the track. Dan tapping another one, dropping back just a touch. Just got to clean it up. Todd's been running really, really clean, and he is now in the lead because of it. So be aware, start finish line, leaders coming through. You got one more. Thank you, Ed. Tuck back in, you're doing a great job. Be careful, Cat. That's the leader right there. You got one more coming up. You got Dan coming up on you right here. And thank you much. So down the stretch, oh, Dan got some work to do now. As Todd, sticks his rear end out just a little bit. He's got to scrub some speed. Dan did some better, so Dan made up a little time there, but we'll see if Dan's got what it takes to try to pull Todd back in here as Todd down the straight line. Now the sweeper across the line right there. 16.6 to a 16.1, so Todd stretches it out just a little bit right there. Oh no, Todd gets involved rough with another driver right there. As I'm looking down at lap times, costs him the lead right there, so Dan now gets back by, so Dan out front again, leading majority of the race. Taps another dome to almost be careful on the back straight. Go inside on the back straight, inside on the back straight, gentlemen and ladies. Be careful going down the back straight. That is the battle for the lead right here, coming across the start finish line. These guys have 1:10 left, and it's basically been bumper to bumper battle. Maybe a little bit of space here and there, but it's always coming back in. These two guys used to race at SIR a long time ago. I remember, oh, Dan goes wide. Todd just takes the perfect line, gets right by. Wow, beautiful pass there. That's how it's done. Nice and clean. Dan just tucks in, does what he can, and follow and stay close. Be careful going down the back straight. That is the battle for the lead right there. Alright, so Dan having a rough go down the back straight. I think that's that. So Todd right now is going to be out in front.
The top drivers are Todd Mason, Dan Garber, and Albert Gonzalez.
About 20 seconds left in this one. It's still Todd. Dan still in 2nd place. Albert going to come by probably for that lap to clean that 2nd spot, I imagine here. With about 12 seconds left. We're coming up on time, drivers. I think everybody's going to be on their last lap right here. One. That's it right there. Finish the lap you're on, drivers. Finish the lap you're on. Alright, let's finish strong. Let's finish clean also. We aren't just waiting on Ed to finish here. And that is a race right there. Everybody is done. Everybody pulling the bottom left side of the track. Nice and clean. So Todd Mason taking the winner out there. 30 laps with an 8:09.